Today I'm going to tell you about the Bishop PMU Wand that I got from Ever After Beauty Supply. I ordered the full kit, which comes with a machine, 2 battery packs, a docking station, a 6-foot USB cable, 1 wall adapter, travel size zip case, 3 disposable grips, and 3 sample cartridges. First impressions, the packaging is stunning. Everything looks really organized in the case, and I love how light the machine is. I also love that it comes with this docking station and the 2 wireless battery packs because I do not like being connected to the power supply. I prefer the wireless machines. I think they're much easier to work with and it keeps the area much more sanitized in my opinion. I'm prepping for a Nano Brows appointment, so I'm going to be tattooing in every single hair stroke on this client. So I really appreciated how light the machine was, so I knew my hand wasn't going to get tired. I also really love the plastic wrapping that came with the machine. I'm going to be ordering these machine wraps in bulk. It has an adhesive so you can fold it over and it fully covers the machine perfectly. The lowest setting on this machine was a 4.5, and for most of my appointments I'm using around a 5.5 to a 6 to 6.5 depending if I'm doing shading, but for Nano Brows I stay at around a 6, and it's really easy to click those buttons under the wrapping. You do have to click the power button for maybe 2 seconds before it shuts on and off, and that took a little bit of getting used to. This particular machine comes in 3 stroke options, and I picked the 2.5 in the silver. Now I'm going to map out my client. Again, this is a Nano Brows appointment, so you're going to see me not only outline the brow, but I'm also going to draw in the strokes before I pick up my machine, and I'm going to make sure she approves of the shape before we get started. Overall, it's a really quiet machine, and I enjoyed that while doing Nano Brows. The louder your machine is, I feel like the more uncomfortable your clients are. So I did a little bit of adjusting here because I noticed that it sounded a little too loud from when I was practicing on skins, and I realized that the plastic was hanging on to the cartridge funky, so I had to readjust the cartridge and then it got quiet again. So I realized this when I practiced on skins prior to working on my client. So get used to what the machine sounds like. So if this does happen, you know when to make that little adjustments. This was a one-off. I've used this machine many times before working on this client, and that had never happened. So it might be the way I quickly wrapped it or the way I was holding it. I don't know. But overall, the machine is really quiet, and I appreciated that. And the pigments that I'm using in this video are from Hanify, I think that's how you say it. And I'm using the Mayfair pigment with a little bit of modifier in it so it doesn't heal ashy or turn color. This session took me around 2 hours, and the battery supply was perfect. So I'm really excited to see how this holds up when I have a full day of back-to-back sessions. If you've been following me, you know that I've been very loyal to the machine that I've been using for the past few years, but I am switching over to this Bishop. I loved it. I love the battery supply, how easy it was to work with, and I felt like it implanted a lot smoother due to the power. These are the finished results. Again, this is Nano Brows, so each of these strokes were tattooed. The session took around 2 hours. Numbing was used throughout, but let me know what you think about the results and if you have any questions about the machine.